My name is Dana Johnson, and I'm one of the co-founders of the clinic here at the University of Minnesota. The clinic came into being primarily because my son Gabriel's mother and I adopted him in 1985. Before that, we had visited the nursery in Calcutta where he eventually was cared for, and I had been talking to families who were adopting those children, who were primarily premature infants, about premature infant problems because I'm a neonatologist. And Gabriel's mom and I had already talked about adopting, and after we had visited there, it was a fait accompli that we were really going to adopt from Calcutta. So Gabriel arrived in the first part of October of 1985. And at that point I had looked through the literature and found that there was very little, if anything, on medical issues in international adoptees. And I gathered a group of people together and we decided that we'd start a clinic. This is my son Gabriel, who's a little bit bigger than he was 25 years ago. Gabriel was born quite prematurely and actually almost died when he was in the nursery over in Calcutta. But through very loving care of his mom and some dear friends of ours, one of whom who was the medical doctor in that nursery, he did survive. And he's really thrived. He's currently 25. He is working as an EMT in Chicago, and obviously has matured, as you can see from the photograph. Parenting a child through adoption is as wonderful an experience as parenting my two birth daughters. The one lesson that I've really learned, and it's a lesson that you would say, duh, of course that's right, is that a family is important. You know, as pediatricians, we have always focused on a child within the family environment and understand how important a family is to help a child not only survive but to thrive. But it's not until I started seeing kids who were deprived of a family environment, even for a short period of time, and certainly for a longer period of time, or in addition had been neglected or physically or sexually abused, to see the devastating effects of not being raised within a family is just extraordinary, and just has focused my attention on the importance of having all children within competent family environments. It's really the place that makes us a human being. It develops our soul, and without a family, we're not the human beings that we can be.